Salutations, greetings, and many great hellos. This is Cottonmouth255, the Spore Serpent, and I am back once again for another playthrough on my YouTube channel. This is actually the second of two playthroughs I'm going to be alternating between. The first is Yokai Watch, the second is this game right here, Pokémon Black, and my goodness, I have waited a long time to start this playthrough. Why is that? Well, Pokémon Black happens to be my absolute favorite Pokémon game of them all. I have never fallen so deeply in love with a Pokémon game ever since Emerald came out. Now, the reason why I love this game so much, it's just because the entire 5th generation was just so great in my opinion. I love the new region, the new Pokemon, the soundtrack, the storylines, even some of the characters, just all blends together into something that I think is greater than anything else Pokemon has to offer. Of course, it's just my opinion. I know a lot of you like the 1st generation, and I know quite a few of you like the 3rd generation, but for me, 5th generation is the absolute best. I apologize in advance if my commentary for this game is a little bit lackluster because it has been a very long time since I played a Pokemon game. I believe I finished Pokemon Y in like early 2015, so yeah, it's been quite a long time since I've played a Pokemon game, or recorded one at least. Also, I'm quite used to recording Monster Hunter, so I'm going to have to get back into this style of commentating. So, is there anything else I want to say? I don't think so, other than the fact I did debate on basing my Pokemon Black team in this playthrough on the team that my character used in my Pokemon Black and White fanfiction, which I believe I have made a reference to in past playthroughs, but I decided it'd be a lot more fun if I could just build my own unique team and not base it off of my character. I have played this game numerous times. I've actually lost track of how often I've replayed the storyline, so I've experimented with and used the majority of the Pokemon available in this game. So I've got a pretty good idea of what I'm getting into here. So, without further ado, let's start the playthrough. I know I've been looking forward to this for a long time, and I'm sure you're looking forward to it too, viewers. Hi there! Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Professor Juniper. Everyone calls me the Pokemon Professor. And my goodness, this music is loud. Either I turned the volume up way too loudly, or the music is just louder than I remember. Anyway, this world is widely inhabited by mysterious creatures called Pokemon. Pokemon have mysterious powers, they come in many shapes and live in many different places. We humans live happily with Pokemon, living and working together, we complement each other. We help each other out to accomplish difficult tasks. Having Pokemon battle one another is particularly popular, and it deepens the bonds between people and Pokemon. And that is why I research them. Well, that's enough for me. Could you tell me about yourself? Well, as with every single Pokemon game since Ruby and Sapphire, we have the option of picking between the boy character or the girl character, both of which I think of some of my favorite designs of all the protagonists in every Pokemon game. I'm obviously going to be going with the boy. He's my personal favorite of the two, even though they're both pretty awesome. Plus, I am male myself, so that kind of contributes to the fact I'm playing as a boy. Yes, I am indeed. I'd like to know your name. So my name, as usual, I'm going to be going as CM255. I know in past playthroughs I have taken the name of my Pokemon OC, Volantes, but in this case, no, I'm going with my YouTube username because it makes more sense. Yes, I am Cottonmouth255, the Spore Serpent. Yes, it is a wonderful name. I compliment you on your good manners, young woman. Two best friends. This is just basically the standard introduction in a Pokemon game. You meet the professor, explains about the world of Pokemon, you pick your character, and they introduce you to your rival. Anyway, in this game, this is actually the only game that does this, but we actually have two rivals. The first one is Chiren. He can be a little difficult, but he's a very honest person, and the second of the two is Bianca. I believe it's my personal opinion that these two actually represent the legendary Pokemon in this game, Reshiram and Zekrom, because Chiren is the more idealistic of the two, and Bianca is more open-minded. So that's just my personal opinion. I'm not quite sure whether or not they intended to do this when they made the game, but I have to say that the theme of two opposites, yin and yang, it's like a huge theme in this game. That's just something I've noticed. Yeah, Bianca's a little flighty, but she works very hard. I think you three have potential, so I'm going to give you a very, very important Pokemon. Alright, Cottonmouth, the moment you choose the Pokemon that will accompany you on your journey, your story will truly begin. During your journey, you will meet many Pokemon and people with different personalities and points of view. Now, again, the theme, this is another theme that's pretty important in this game. Personalities and points of view, just so many differing points of view in this game. It definitely contributes to the storyline as a whole, and it's part of what makes me think this game is the best plot line out of any Pokemon game. I really hope you find what is important to you in all of these travels. That's right, befriend new people and Pokemon and grow as a person. That is the most important goal for your journey. Let's go visit the world of Pokemon. It's currently springtime, which is funny because in real life it's the middle of winter. But seasons don't work in this game like they work in real life. Every month it changes. So right into my house here. Alright, I'm with Chiren right off the bat. I heard from Professor Juniper we can have a Pokemon. What's keeping Bianca? Am I a little late again? Sorry. Bianca, I've known for 10 years you have no sense of time, but seriously, today's the day we can get a Pokemon from Professor Juniper. I know. Sorry, Cottonmouth. Sorry, Chiren. So, where are the Pokemon? They were delivered to Cottonmouth's house, so Cottonmouth gets first pick. Naturally. The Pokemon are waiting for us inside that gift box. Okay, Cottonmouth, you go first and take a peek at the gift box. I want to meet the Pokemon right now. First and foremost, I'm just going to... Where's the options? Oh, here we go. X button. Ha. I'm just going to set a couple of options here real fast. I'm going to set the text speed to its fastest setting. Everything else seems pretty good. Let's confirm that. Alright, and now we get to meet our starter Pokemon. As per usual in the Pokemon universe, there are 3. There is a Grass type, Water type, and Fire type. I've brought 3 Pokemon, 1 for you and 1 for each of your friends. Please settle your choices politely. Enjoy your Pokemon. From Professor Juniper. Excellent. So, the 3 Pokemon we get. Tepig, Snivy, and Oshawott. Oshawott, obviously, it's the Water type. Tepig's the Fire type, and Snivy's the Grass type. I enjoy all 3 of these Pokemon, to be perfectly honest. I use them all equally as much. They're all equally as good. They all have their own little niches that makes them all unique. Snivy is, I think, the most unusual of the 3 because it focuses mostly on defenses and speed, which is, I find, an incredibly odd combination. Tepig here focuses more on attack and on bulk, and Oshawott I find is more of a jack-of-all-trades kind of thing, decent in all stats. So, I've already made my decision. I know what Pokemon I'm going with. I'm going to go with my personal favorite, Snivy. I love Snivy. It's just, snakes in general are such awesome animals, and I just love Snivy so much. He's so adorable with that upturned nose and smug expression. I don't know. Snivy's amazing. I've already, as I said, already decided Snivy is going to be my starter. Welcome to the team, Snivy. Okay, I'll take this Pokemon. Chiren, that one is yours. Bianca will always take the Pokemon that you have an advantage against, and Chiren will always take the Pokemon that has an advantage against yours. As Pokemon fans know, there's an elemental rock, paper, scissors going on with these 3. Grass beats water, water beats fire, fire beats grass. Hey, how come you get to pick out my Pokemon? Never mind, I wanted Tepig from the start anyway. Everyone has chosen a Pokemon, so that's that. I know, let's have a Pokemon battle. Yeah, in the middle of my room, where I have a very valuable looking Nintendo Wii and flat screen TV, and it looks like a laptop on there as well. Yeah, I find this kind of a risky decision, Bianca. And Sharon seems to think so too. Even though they're still weak, you shouldn't have Pokemon battles inside a house. Don't be a worrywart, these little ones are weak, like you said. We have to let them battle so they get stronger. It's settled, Cottonmouth. Get ready for a Pokemon battle. Cue the music. Oh my goodness, I love this music. It's so great. Just, I can't help dancing in my seat every time I hear it. Anyway, Bianca is our first battle, and she's going to use the Oshawott. So, yeah, let's go Snivy. Now, my favorite strategy here, in at least these couple of battles, is to first lower their defense with Leer. All three Pokemon know a defense-lowering move and an attacking move. I believe they all know Tackle, actually, which is kind of uncreative. I think Snivy, at least, should have gotten Pound, because of that big flat tail. Anyway, I think one more Leer should do the trick. Usually I just go with one Leer and that settles it, but I think two will be good. So, okay, Oshawott's taking a leaf out of Snivy's book, pardon the pun. Going for a Tail Whip to lower my defenses, but I believe I've lowered Oshawott's defenses enough so that, yeah, Tackle did big damage. The next one will definitely KO Oshawott. Now, the cool thing is, in this generation, Tackle actually got an attack buff. Went, I believe, from 35 base damage to 50 base damage, and its accuracy is now 100%. Unfortunately, Scratch and Pound remain the same, so they're slightly weaker than Tackle. Anyway, that's just a bit of trivia for you guys. So yeah, easy. A couple of Leers, and you are golden. The Pokemon on both sides did their best, and we got 500 bucks. Poké Dollars. Yen. I don't really know what the currency is in this game, but dear lord, how did footprints get on the walls? That's what I'd like to know. I mean, I know Snivy are supposed to be good climbers, but dang. They're not geckos, they're snakes. And, of course, Bianca can only focus on how I beat her instead of the state of my room. Bianca, would you take a look around? Whoa, what happened? Pokemon are amazing. So little, but so strong. I'm glad I get to have a Pokemon. Yeah, Bianca, always focusing on the positive. Oh, I should probably apologize for that, huh? For wrecking all of the valuable and expensive machinery that you have scattered about your room. You are completely hopeless. I'll restore your Pokemon for you. Yeah, he just happened to have a couple of potions on him just for this occasion. Hey Tren, how about you battle too? With all you know, I'm sure you can battle without turning the room into a disaster area like I did. Well, there's also the fact that you probably couldn't turn my room into any more of a disaster area than Bianca did. So, there's that. I believe you're right. It'll be no problem for me to keep this room from getting any messier. Besides, it's not fair if you two are the only ones who get to have fun battling. It's decided. You'll be my opponent in our first Pokemon battle. Let's see what you can do, Tepig. Yep, second to the two, and believe me, Tren will fall just as easily. I think Tepig is the most frail of the three defensively. However, it does have the most attack power, so it's something to be wary of at least. It is possible for both of these two to knock your Pokemon out, but I don't think there's any penalty for them defeating you. So, I'm going to go with my the same strategy I used against Bianca. Going to go for a Leer. Then I'm going to spam Tackle until Tepig is faints. I almost said dead because I'm so used to playing Monster Hunter. Alright, Tackle it is. Oh dear, this could be complicated. You know, I'm probably fine. Probably am fine. A couple more tackles will definitely take Tepig out. Oh, critical hit, that helps. Snivy is also the fastest of the three, so, yeah. Speed is always an advantage. Always. Alright, Snivy gained a level. Now level 6. Let's check out her stats. Looks like I've got unusually high defense, but unusually low special defense, so... Yeah, I think Snivy's defense and special defense stats are supposed to be about equal, so that must mean that Snivy has a nature that raises defense and lowers special defense. I'm not usually this analytical about my Pokemon stats, but at least I like to figure out where they are in terms, like, when I first catch them. So now I know that Snivy is the best in defense and a little bit deficient in special defense. Yep, finally Pokemon trainers. We better go apologize to your mother about this messed up room. Yeah, my mother would probably flip if I messed my room up this badly, but just look at the state of this. The bed's a mess. Can't observe this. Okay, laptop's still working. Books scattered. Foot locker kind of dented, it looks like. Potted plants fallen over. But it's a Wii console. It's not even scratched. The power of Nintendo. Alright. I'm very sorry about all the trouble, ma'am. We can clean up. Cleaning up? No worries. I'll take care of that later. Yeah, my mother would never say that. Shouldn't you be on your way to meet Professor Juniper? Yes, thank you. Please excuse us. I'll be waiting in front of the research lab. Yep. And Bianca's got to go home first. That's a cue. You got to visit Bianca before joining up with her and Chiren. But first and foremost, our mom has something to say. My Cottonmouth. Pokemon battles are so lively, aren't they? I could hear the Pokemon's cries clear down here. That sure reminded me of my first Pokemon battle. Oh, and you know, after a battle you need to rest your Pokemon. Yeah, and she just happened to be carrying around a few random potions because, you know, why not? Your Pokemon is looking great. Now, if you're going out, don't forget your cross transceiver. Yep. You're going to thank the professor too, right? Better get going. Yep. Let's go ahead and explore Nuvema Town.